unless somebody pays for a video. Thank you to like the 3 women that donate to me. You know who you are. You donate to me every month. Thank you so much. You don't have to keep donating all the time unless you want a video. But yeah, that's just my final decision. Okay, so yes, you can still book phone sessions with me. I'm going to continue to do my phone session bookings even when I go back into the matrix and start working a regular 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm still going to be doing counseling, but like pumping videos out and content, I can't do it no more. I give up. I'm done. I'm finished. All right. Yes, let's talk about being chosen and how we attract monitoring spirits, okay? A chosen one is somebody who came onto this planet to shift change, whether you were shifting change in your family, you're shifting change in the world, okay? There was generational curses in your family that you needed to come on this planet to break up, right? So let's say everybody in your family, they were doing crack, all right? They was doing drugs, or they were um, being promiscuous, or child molestation, or all these different things that were going on in your family. You had to come in, you had to heal the bloodline. Unfortunately, that became your role. You are the black sheep. You got casted out. They're casting you out because you're here to change. You outed these family members. You made a ripple in the wave in the family, okay? That is a chosen one. And how do I know I'm a chosen one? You're gonna know when you're a chosen one. You're casted out everywhere. You're casted out at work. You're casted out in your family. You're casted out with friends. You're gonna know. You're gonna feel like you have this big X on your head. But through time, when you follow your path, when you follow your calling, it does get better. It really does get better, okay? When you start to look at life differently and realize, I'm not here to party, I'm not here to drink, I'm not here to be having sex, I'm not here to fall in love or have children, all these different things. That's not really your major focus and calling. All right, you're not like an NPC, you're not like a regular person, you're not an average human being. You're like an earth angel. You're here to get the job done. You're born, you get the job done, you die. That's pretty much what it is. And a lot of us, we don't know the course of life. All right, nobody, when we came out the womb, nobody said, hey, this is what life is supposed to be. Our life is completely different. We have a spiritual assignments to do, and we are to do them. And yes, we get to have fun in between, but not all chosen ones are here to just have a good old time and make a lot of money and get married and have children. No, that's not all of our callings. Yes, you can have love, you can have children, you can have all those good things, but that's not everybody. And I always have people argue with me with this. It's not. If that was the case, why didn't it happen to me? Why is all my family dead? Why didn't I get married? I'm almost 40. Why do I have children? That's not going to be everyone's story, right? And I'm not saying that to make anybody feel some kind of way, but I just want you to stop getting caught up in this matrix mindset of everybody is supposed to have the husband, the wife, the kids, a white picket fence, the American dream. No, that's not every chosen one. Is not going to have that. Every chosen one has a different spiritual assignment, a different life path. There's some chosen ones that die. I said it before, one of my favorite chosen ones is Malcolm X. He did get the wife, he did get the kids, but he died young. I'm not trying to scare y'all, but I'm just saying, don't get caught up in what you see in everybody else around you, how they're living their life. Okay, so going back to being that you were called here on this planet to make changes, what do you think is happening in the spirit realm? Oh no, here comes Angelique. She's so different from the family. We don't like her. She talks too much. She's exposing us. She's telling the truth. She's correcting us. She's looking dead at us, and we can see that we're wrong. What do you think happened? My family outcasted me. She's not like us. She's weird. What's going on? But we don't like this girl. We don't like this girl. We don't like this little girl. We don't like this young lady. We don't like this woman. They didn't like me because I'm different. And most of y'all chosen ones, y'all are different, and this is why you're never going to get along with your family. It's so funny. I was watching the movie Matilda that came out in the 90s. I forgot what year it came out. Maybe like 96, 97, something like that. Go watch the movie Matilda, okay? And Matilda was a chosen one. I was cracking up watching this movie because Matilda was a chosen one. She was nothing like her family. She has spiritual gifts. She kept telling her family, like, y'all are crooks. Why are y'all doing that? She kept telling them, like, she knew things before her parents. She was wiser than her parents, wiser than her older brother. She kept telling her father, there was a cops, you know that, right? They weren't listening. Chosen ones always tell their parents and their family and their friends something is going to occur, and nobody ever listens to us. Go watch that movie. And no matter what Matilda went through, she kept pushing, and God eventually linked her up with Miss Honey, her teacher, right? So she ends up with her teacher, Miss Honey, and Miss Honey ends up adopting her. And it's so crazy how her parents signed those adoption papers so quick. I'm sorry for those of you who probably never seen the movie, because I'm dropping, what's going on in the movie. It's a kids movie, which is really funny. But yeah, so she gets adopted. That's her soul tribe. Get it out of your head. Your family is not your family. They're just a vessel that you came through to get here on the planet, and that is it. They're not going to act like your real mom. They're not going to act like your real dad. They don't understand you. They don't like you. Okay, that's majority of chosen ones' lives, right? If you have one parent that love you, you're lucky, right? They got like myself. I'm a chosen one. My mother was crazy about me, you know. But my father, he didn't like me. He couldn't stand me. But anyway, so when you are this powerful person, right? You are going to stand out. You're going to have monitoring spirits on your behind from the day you are born. All right? You have people working, you have spirits and deities and all these different entities and stuff working on the spiritual side to attack you. All right, I had so much spiritual warfare happen to me in my preteens, my teens, and my 20s. I mean, seeing all kind of spirits, all kind of demons. You're gonna have literally people sent to you to throw you off. This is why a lot of chosen ones even attract narcissists. We attract narcissists because narcissists, they come in to kind of show you things that you need healing. But a lot of narcissists and demons and these men and women that you end up dating and friends that you end up being friends with, they really come into your life to distract you. If the chosen one is distracted with this foolishness of the wrong people in their life, the wrong lovers in their life, what do you think is going to happen? They can't get the spiritual work done. You get held up, right? The chosen one gets held up. They end up, dating and sexing and drinking and drugging. They can't do their spiritual work. So always got to be on alert that there's going to be people who are trying to throw you off, or people trying to throw you off when it comes to violence, trying to fight you, trying to put you in weird positions that you have to defend yourself. Then you end up in jail, or you end up in the hospital. You end up losing your job because you fell for that moment of weakness of them trying to throw you off spiritually. I know it's exhausting, but that's why I developed a certain spirit through time that lets these spirits know and let these people know, I'm not going to want to deal with Angelique. I'm not even going to test her. Now I have a armor, a guard on me that people don't F with me half the time. All right? Because they know I'm not going to play with her. I give them that look like, don't play with me. I'm spiritually equipped. I'm protected by my angels, by God, by my ancestors. Don't play with me. And this is why you have to develop a strong relationship with God, with your ancestors, yourself, your angels, whatever you believe in, whatever spiritual team you believe in, you have to become strong, all right? Because you're going to constantly be getting conversation and downloads, talking to God, talking to your ancestors, talking to your angels. And I cannot help you if you don't have a connection with your creator. If you don't have a connection with yourself, you're not going to make it as a chosen one. You're going to be lost and confused, walking in the wilderness, and you're going to keep attracting these monitoring spirits. So monitoring spirits are watching you spiritually. There are people who are assigned, Satan will assign these demonic friends and lovers and family members in your life to destroy you. This is why you can't just let anybody be your friend or be your lover or just get close to you. You can't. Because it's like, who sent you? Who sent you? And then you have monitoring spirits who are watching you and your family. They don't like you. You think that they care about you. They call you, they text you to just check on you, to see how you doing, and they're not really concerned. And you know that because even when you do tell them what's going on in your life, do they follow through? No. It's crazy. This friend, I had not spoken to her since me and her had went together last year to Panama. And, after I had my surgery, I noticed she wasn't being, not even before I had my surgery, I had a VSG surgery, weight loss surgery last year. I noticed she wasn't being, um, what is the word? She wasn't being supportive. And I'm like, hold on. I've been there with her through her mental health issues. I've been there for her, her trying to get a divorce. She moved to Africa. She even came back to America. I still stayed her friend after she lost all her friends. When she was having issues in her apartment, I had my friends give me $400 of donations to give to her so that she can stay in a hotel for a couple of days because they cut her hot water off, they cut her heat off. I've just done all these things for this girl. And then when I said I was getting weight loss surgery, she started acting jealous. She started pulling back. So I didn't talk to her the rest of 2022. 2023, we finally speak. I tell her how I feel. You weren't supportive. You weren't a friend. I didn't like that. That was foul. Da 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 da. I tell her how I felt. Oh, I'm going to do better. I missed you. I this and that. After that conversation, I haven't heard from her. It's been about 2 weeks since we spoke. I haven't heard from her. And it's really not that these people care. And she just kept texting me and begging, can you please talk to me? Can you please talk to me? These are monitoring spirits. Soon as they talk to you, you're not gonna hear from them. You know why? Because they're not trying to talk to you or catch up with you because they really concerned. It's just that these people be literally addicted to chosen ones. They're addicted to your light. They're addicted to your aura. They're addicted to your lifestyle. They're addicted to your anointing. They're addicted to your healing. It's not that they care about you as a person. They just gotta know what the hell you doing 24/7. That's it. This girl would text me all the time. Now that you spoke to me, why haven't you continued to talk to me? We haven't talked in almost a year. You know why? Because she didn't hear no bad news. If they don't hear no bad news, they're not going to keep communicating with you. They want to hear bad news, and that's when you hear from them. But when you say, oh, I'm blessed, I'm good, I'm this, I'm that, this is what's been going on, I'm happy, I'm the silencio, they quiet, they ain't got nothing to say. That's a monitoring spirit. A monitoring spirit is those co-workers that are at work. All right, those co-workers that are at work, they watching you. Hey girl, you want some coffee? You want some Starbucks? You want some lunch? You want to do lunch? They just watching you. And the next thing you know, you see them hanging around the managers, hanging with the boss, monitoring spirits. They're not really your friend. They might be in your church or they might be your neighbor. Your neighbor can be a monitoring spirit. They just watching. And what's scary to me about these monitoring spirits is that a lot of times they make up stuff because they can't find no information on you. There's people who make up things about me because they don't know what's going on. They make up how I make money. They make up maybe my love life because I'm not a person who be posting men and talking about my business like that on social media. They make up who you hang out with. They make up anything because they don't have any information on you. All right, these people are literally like cops or government sitting in a van trying to listen to your life outside. And it's an obsession. They need to know details about the chosen one. And it's so sad that These people could be jealous of you. They can hate you. They can't stand you, but they gotta know. They gotta know. Do you know how sick it is? What you doing next? People, hey, Ange, what you doing next? What's your next project? You plan on writing a book? You plan on doing this? What's your next design? What they watching you like the freaking newspaper, the news. They watch you like celebrities. It's annoying and it's sickening. And this is why you got to protect your peace. You got to protect your spirit, and you got to protect your physical too, as a chosen one. Okay? People are always watching you. People are always listening. Always. It's annoying. Even if you think your life is boring, there's a lot of boring chosen ones out there who are not as exciting. Um, but you're kind of like, not kind of, but you are. You're like the blueprint. It don't matter. You can like have less money than them, less family, less support. You could be less attractive, but these people, they're gonna mimic you. All right, chosen ones are gonna get mimic after. So these monitoring spirits, that's what they are. They're not true friends. They're not true lovers. Um, you know, my brother don't like me. I've told y'all that over and over again on this channel. My brother does not like me. He has texted me since Thanksgiving. I have not responded to him. I don't, and this is how sick these people are. If I text somebody and they haven't responded to me in 3 months, would I keep texting them? No. But here's what's crazy. He don't call my phone. See, he just wants to monitor. If I had if I was a big brother and I had a little sister and she wasn't answering my texts, I would show up at her house. Where my little sister at? Is she okay? Is she good? I would call her phone. This man never calls my phone. Never. Never calls my phone. You know why? Because he don't give a shit about me. It's all just to monitor me. These people do not care. I'm telling you. And the only reason why he probably is not freaking out too much is because he sees that I'm still posting on Instagram and he's still following me. I don't follow him. He follows me. My page is public, so he follows me. He's a monitoring spirit. I don't like my sister. She's different. Our mother loved her more. She's this, she's that. She's everything I want to be in a person, character-wise, spirit-wise. I just got to watch her. I got to know what's going on with her. That's it. This man, I can't remember the last time this man called my phone. It's been years. I don't know, 5-7 years. I've seen my brother's name pop up on my phone calling me. Now his wife is texting me. So they send in their flying monkeys. They send in other monitoring spirits to get information on you. This is what they do. You are always being watched as a chosen one. I'm letting you know that now. Okay? And that's another reason why I kind of want to calm down on social media, because I'm always being watched. Chosen ones are the face of what people want to be. You might think you lame, you might think you're nerdy, you might think you're corny, you may think you don't have anything for people to admire about you, but you are admired, chosen one. You're admired on the low. They see that I'm losing weight, they don't say nothing. Quiet. They don't say nothing. Okay, they see, my TikTok is flourishing. They don't say nothing. This is what happens, and this is why self-love is going to save you every time, chosen one. But watch out for these monitoring spirits. They're everywhere. A lot of you being watched by the government. A lot of chosen ones are being watched by their neighbors, by their family, by strangers, ex-lovers. You're always being watched. They got their telescope. They got their binoculars. They're always watching you. And I just pretend now I'm a celebrity. I'm a spiritual celebrity. And at least I'll look good while you're watching me. All right? just take it in, in stride. All right, it's annoying, but it's actually a compliment too. All right. All right, because if ain't nobody, you ain't got no haters, you ain't being watched, then you doing something wrong on earth. Have an amazing Friday the 13th. Today is actually the day of the goddess. All right. As you know, I call myself metaphysical goddess. Um, do research on why Friday the 13th is considered the day of the goddess. So shout out to all my goddesses. Yes, if you want to donate to me, feel free to do so. If you want to book a phone session, feel free to do so as well. All that information is always in the description bar and in the comment section. Have an amazing weekend, amazing week, amazing January, and maybe you'll see me soon. All right, guys. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok for more videos at Metaphysical Goddess, the number 7. All right. Talk to you soon, guys.